Okay, the materials you're going to need before we get started are, first things first, a brown eyebrow pencil. And I got this one from MAC. And you're going to need a smudger. And I got this from Sephora. And it looks like this. And you're going to need an angle brush. And this is actually angle brush 266 from MAC. And you're going to need some concealer. And I use the NC45 Studio Finish concealer. The color is going to vary depending on your skin color. If you're a little lighter than me, of course you're going to use a lighter concealer. If you're a little darker, you're going to use a darker concealer. Okay, step 1. Take your smudger, smooth out your eyebrow. Then take your brown eyebrow pencil and line your eye. Then you're going to take your smudger and just bring it out like this. Okay, now that I've applied my brown eyebrow pencil to my eyebrows, I'm going to take my angle brush and just barely scoop around like that. You should barely have any on, just a little bit. Okay, and then you're going to apply it to the outer edges of your eyebrow to make a perfect eyebrow. And I always start a little lower, that way I can work my way up just in case I mess up. The idea is to get the perfect arch. And take your time. And you're also going to do the same thing to the top part of your eyebrow. And all you're doing is using a concealer to shape your eyebrow to perfection. And with the extra concealer, you're just going to bring it down. That way when you're getting ready to put on your makeup, it'll just blend in and have a natural appearance. Now, if you don't plan on putting on any makeup, you can just get a beauty blender and go around your eyebrow with it so that it blends in with your skin. So when you're done, your eyebrows should look like this, or a little different depending on the natural shape of your eyebrow. Now, once you are completely finished lining your eyebrow, what I normally do is take a concealer brush, which is MAC's Concealer Brush 217, and I just go over it like that, before I put on my makeup. That way my makeup will blend in perfectly with it. And also I use the... Now this is an optional part of the tutorial. What I do to my eyebrows every time I do mine is I take MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer in NC42, and I take MAC's 217 concealer brush, and I apply a thin layer on top of my eyebrow. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, and that just gives my eyebrow a more normal appearance to match my skin color. Now what I do is I put the Pro Longwear Concealer on top of another makeup palette that I have, just so I use it as like a paint pot. And what I do is I brush it like that so that it's not a lot on the brush, and I apply it. And as you can see, that makes my eyebrow not so dark. And I'm just going to touch up a little bit after this tutorial because it's really hard to apply and do anything using a camera.